I thought the last video with Christmas lights would be the last video I posted in 2024, but I found so many great places that I had to make another video right before Santa arrives and share with all of you. So be sure to take a look at this video since most of these places will have their lights up until New Year's Eve. Hey guys, Emily, welcome everyone! I'll be heading to a few places in North Georgia mountains. Then I'll be heading to an amazing place in Huntsville, Alabama. The place has been on my bucket list for the past few years, and now I finally got a chance to visit. So let's check out these great places. Let's go! My first stop was in the city of Blue Ridge, Georgia. Many mountain communities in Georgia have been making their downtowns more of a destination to bring in tourists from Florida and the Atlanta area. But there are a lot of locals that enjoy walking by the downtown shops and the green space by the railroad tracks. And for Christmas, they really do a great job decorating that green space. And I noticed many of the trees are lit with blue lights. Look at this beautiful Christmas tree with all the colors cycling their way up to the white star. I've seen a lot of these in other places. And the Sun of Lights also has lots of blue lights, which I guess makes sense since the city name is Blue Ridge. There's a lot of people here this evening, walking around and taking in the Christmas spirit. This Christmas tree looks so beautiful. It must be about 30 or 40 feet tall. See what I was just talking about with all the blue lights? It really makes Christmas in this town unique. And I bet it makes people remember Blue Lights, Blue Ridge. All the lights are beautiful. These itty bitty green trees are so cute. I guess they're kid-sized. And there are a lot of kids here, and also a lot of high school students. I don't think there was a football game tonight, so I guess it's date night in Blue Ridge. The lighted ornaments they use are similar to what I saw at the Holiday Lights of Georgia displays in both Ellijay, which I saw last year, and Canton, which I saw last week. I really like the classic look. It's very old school. Here's more of these trees decorated with many different hues of blue. Over there by the building is a roadside attraction I saw not long ago. Over there is the Fannin County Courthouse, of which Blue Ridge is the county seat. On the left is this giant fiberglass fish. This fish is a trout, which is part of the Blue Ridge Arts Trout Trail. There are several smaller trout sculptures throughout town. The sculpture is 10 feet tall. Many lakes, creeks, and rivers in this area are great fishing spots to catch trout. According to GeorgiaWildTrout.com, there are numerous streams that are stocked with trout from spring to fall, and other streams that have wild trout. That website has great advice for where the best fly fishing is in this area. There's one roadside attraction next to the county courthouse. This is a miniature version of the Statue of Liberty. There are many small statues of Liberty across the country, but not many whose torch is also a lamppost. Take a closer look. I'm guessing they wanted a really bright and prominent light from the Statue of Liberty, and this is what they came up with. The statue was originally located at the city park, but it was moved between the Arts Association building and the Fannin County Courthouse after the courthouse opened in October 2004. Along with the postcard mural, the train, and the giant fiberglass trout, this is another Instagrammable spot in Blue Ridge. Now walking back to where I started, but on the other side of the railroad tracks, so I can see more Christmas decorations. This is the backside of where I walked through previously, with all those blue colored trees, and there are some smaller little trees that I missed earlier. This looks like a newer building with various shops, businesses, and restaurants on both floors. I've never heard of these. This company is called Blue Ridge Scenic Rail Bikes, and it looks like you can ride these on the railroad tracks. I can't tell if these are all connected, or if these are human-powered or use some sort of engine to move these cars. This is near where I started, at the old train depot. The train has already pulled into the station, and it looks like it has some Christmas lights on it. The engine has a wreath attached to its front, and the cars behind the engine have lights on their sides. The ones that run down the reindeer. Wait, 4 Rudolphs? Here's one of the smaller fish statues that they have scattered throughout the city. I think there are 7 of them, but I'm not sure. And I'm not going to find all of them in the dark in this cold weather. Anyway, the sculpture is called Escape to the Trout Capital of Georgia, and is created by artist Nicole Holt. There's a better view of the Blue Ridge Scenic Railway, which has the Christmas lights on all the cars aside from the blue engine car. The caboose is also looking very festive, with the white lights around the edges of each side. Another fun pick opportunity here. You can sit in a sleigh, but wouldn't this be more awesome with live reindeer? It's pretty chilly out and windy too, so I'm gonna get myself an iced coffee. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but I really wanted an iced coffee. There are a good selection of shops in Blue Ridge, lots of coffee and food shops, and there's a small mall down the street. A lot of these shops close at about 6 p.m., but based on the crowds here at about 7:30, I think that's a mistake. It's not like it's freezing cold out. Anyway, let's move on to my next stop. And the next stop takes me about 20 minutes west to Ellijay. And I think these gold ornament things are everywhere. This big, beautiful Christmas tree is in the center of the roundabout in downtown. There are a number of great stores along the downtown square, but most close after sunset. And some of them have what looks like a Christmas package surrounding their front door. But here's another example of a rejuvenated downtown in North Georgia that attracts tourists to their town. I've seen a lot of cars from the core Atlantic counties as well as Florida and Tennessee passing through this area. Take a look at this modest Coca-Cola mural welcoming visitors to Ellijay. Ellijay is also home to the Apple Festival, and is also where I ran my very first race when I was 4 years old. I made my way to the Christmas tree, and so have a lot of people. The tree looks like it's about 20 to 25 feet tall. With a number of people in this roundabout right now getting their festive fun pics, I'm wondering if the roundabout should be a little bit bigger, especially with the cars going much faster than the speed limit. Most of the shops may be closed, but a number of the restaurants are open late and they're all busy. There are some nice Christmas decorations down the street, so I'm taking a walk in my comfortable boots to check them out. Hello, doggy. Ellijay is the county seat of Gilmore County, with a growing population of 33,000 people. One store that's open is the Gumdrop Fun Shop. They sell toys, games, candy, and other knickknacks. Take a look at this dinosaur, which I think looks like it was made with sheet metal. It's this way to Whoville. This looks like a really fun place, so I'm gonna take a quick look around, maybe get some last minute gifts. I think this store is new, I've never seen it before. The store was really neat. They also had some unique sodas in there, but I wasn't thirsty, and plus I already had that iced coffee earlier. So I'm walking another couple of blocks to see some of these beautiful houses decorated for the holidays. These down here are decorated so beautifully. I remember this house and the one next door from last year when I went to the Holiday Lights attraction. Whoever owns these homes did a really nice job. Just the right amount of decorations, with the little frosties and the reindeer, the giant lit ornaments, the light canopy, The candy cane drape around the tree. Next door has strung lights as well as the icicle lights around part of the house. This is part of what makes Christmas so wonderful. I know it takes a lot of work to set all this up, and I bet people driving on the state highway leading to downtown, which is a few blocks down there, really love seeing all the beautiful decorations. Now making my way back to downtown, and just beyond the roundabout is where my car is. I really should have worn better shoes with all this walking I'm doing. One restaurant that's open is The Roof, which has seating on the roof to see great views of the area while you dine. Now back at the roundabout, that building on the right side of the screen is the Gilmer County Courthouse. My car is another 2 blocks away. You can see how small the roundabout is. And it's also really busy since it has 5 roads leading into it, including 2 fairly major thoroughfares. So it's time to walk through this gold ornament, then head to my next stop about 25 minutes southwest of here. Over on the left is the Holiday Lights of Ellijay. I posted a video on that last year. I'm on my way south on Highway 515 to the city of Jasper. It's now about 9 p.m. and nearly everything is closed, but I wanted to capture the Christmas decorations here, including yet another gold ornament. This is the main street that runs through downtown. The decorations are more modest here, but some differences from the other cities. But similar to the other mountain cities is a beautiful Christmas tree close to the county courthouse. This tree is probably 15 feet tall and has a giant star on top. Also, it's very windy here. I think a cold front passed through and the winds are really howling tonight. The street has been converted to permanent seating space for these new restaurants next door. Here's another Instagrammable ornament, but this time it's silver, and this one has 2 large and colorful ornaments next to it. I think this is prettier than the gold ones I saw earlier. There's a new pizza place at the intersection at the light. I hear it's good. Across the street is Jasper Drugs, which opened in 1952. More than a pharmacy, they sell gifts as well. It's extremely windy out, almost the winds that bring down power lines, so I'm headed back to where I parked, but one more look at Jasper's Christmas tree. I'm guessing at the 15-foot tall height, and the star has to be a good 2 or 3 feet by itself. The base of the tree is on a small platform with the word greetings on 2 sides. Here's another sleigh which could use some reindeer for the ultimate festive pick. The tree and sleigh are at the Pickens County Courthouse, of which Jasper is the county seat. The courthouse is made with marble, mine just a few miles away from here. On the property is a nativity scene, or credge, which shows the birth of Jesus. The tradition of the nativity scene originated from Italy in the 4th century. Some churches near here feature live nativity presentations during December, and they're very popular. There are a couple of other things I'd like to see real quick before I leave, and I'm hoping they will film okay in the dark. In front of me is the Oglethorpe Monument, which honors the founder of Georgia, James Oglethorpe. It was originally installed on Mount Oglethorpe, where the Appalachian Trail begins. It was moved to Jasper in 1999, and behind what is the Woodbridge Inn. This didn't film all that well, and it's really hard to see the Woodbridge Inn lettering. But leading to the inn is this wooden bridge with a canopy of lights over it. The inn first opened in 1880 and has 18 rooms with an upscale restaurant. Nearby is the old Pickens County Jail, which opened to guests in 1906. It was constructed from marble mined from the same area where the courthouse marble was mined. The sheriff and his family lived on the 1st floor, and the prisoners were held on the 2nd floor. The sheriff's wife typically made food not only for her family, but for the prisoners as well. On the second floor is also the disturbing but unused gallows used to hang prisoners. The jail frequently held prisoners that engaged in illegal moonshining. Today the jail is a museum that is occasionally open for tours, as on the National Register of Historic Places. One last drive through downtown, crossing Highway 53 Business. Now let's check out some Christmas lights very west of here. The last stop on my video takes me all the way to Huntsville, Alabama. I'm at the Huntsville Botanical Gardens to see the Galaxy of Lights. This has been on my bucket list for a few years, since I've heard really great things about this walk-through Christmas attraction. You walk through the Botanical Gardens, which are filled with amazing Christmas lights. This place is very busy tonight, and I'm guessing it's very busy every night during the holiday season. So let's see what the lights look like. I can see in the distance all the decorations, which look like large versions of the lights I saw in Canton, Georgia last week. It costs $20 per person. Most of the days you walk through the gardens, but there are a few days you drive through some of this path, so walking is the better deal. So I'm gonna let the camera roll and only chime in a few times over the next several minutes as I walk through the Galaxy of Lights. Oh, this is awesome. They're running the fake snow machines. This is great. This almost reminds me of visiting North Dakota a couple weeks ago. This isn't just a centerpiece castle decoration. You go through the castle and get some delicious hot chocolate in that covered area. It costs $5 on this cold night, and it is worth every penny. 12 Days of Christmas display. There are 12 different light decorations, each with a large number and a nice representation of the line from the song. Like the number 5, it has 5 golden rings on top of the number. Then 12 drummers drumming, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids milking, 6 geese laying, you know the rest. We're almost back to the building where we started. The Galaxy of Lights was every bit as amazing as I've heard for the past few years now. This is a great deal for $20 a person. I spent nearly 2 hours here. All the lights were very colorful, and I didn't expect to see a fake snowmaker and the smoke bubbles. Everything here was excellent. So if you're anywhere near the Huntsville area, make the trip to see the Galaxy of Lights.
And that's it, not only for this video, but for the year of 2024. I want to thank anyone who's ever taken the time to watch, like, or comment on any of my videos in the last 7 years. I do have some videos in the backlog that I'll post in early 2025, but the first video that year will address the future of this channel. But you'll see that next time. Thanks for watching, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year, everyone. Bye!